In this video I want to show you digg.com, digg.com. Like StumbleUpon and OnlyWire, digg.com is a site that shares stories with other people. It's a very, very popular site, and you can get hundreds, if not thousands, of visitors to your website in a couple of days with Digg, if you pick a popular subject and you write it right. It's a very, very, very good website, and just like StumbleUpon and OnlyWire, every single new website that I create, or Lens, or whatever, it gets digged. The simple reason being, it helps get me traffic there, and it also counts as a backlink. Now, just like the other two sites we've just talked about, you need to get your friends to dig your articles that you're submitting here as well. The simple reason being is things that have more digs have more weight to them. If you see a story with one dig and one with 10, which are you likely to go for? The one with 10 is going to be more interesting because more people have found it interesting. And it sort of, again, it appeals to that voyeuristic side of us. We want to see what other people are looking at and what they're finding interesting. So the more digs you can get, the more people will see your article, and the more people see it, the more likely they are going to dig it, which means, of course, the viral effect takes over, and before you know it, you may end up with tens or hundreds of digs. So this is the front of the website. You see here lots and lots of information. These are all some of the latest stories. You can share it or you can bury it, which basically means get rid of it because it's rubbish. So be careful, because people will click on that, and if your article isn't very good that you've dug, if people don't like it or they think it's rubbish, then people will click on bury and your article will disappear, which means you lose your backlink, you don't get the traffic. So make sure that you write whatever you dig is good quality. Don't dig any old rubbish, dig good stuff. So signing up is free. Just click join Digg up here. Okay, simple sign up form. Enter your username, email address, password, name, etc, etc, etc. Pick a country, do the captcha test, click on that, and then click continue. It's free to sign up. What they'll do once you've filled in all this information is you get a chance to click on the link in your email and confirm your account. Okay, so once you've signed up and you've verified your email, you can log in, and this is where you end up. Now, you can add friends to this. They are adding this element of social networking. By all means, do it if you want to. Personally, I don't tend to, as I'm just here to really get link and traffic. I don't really want to play too much with Digg myself. You may want to, in which case, by all means, go for it. But basically, you click Submit New and enter your details. So we're going to dig a news article. I'm just going to pick a website at random, unlimitedconfidence.com, and we click continue. And what it will do is that it's then going to go and check my website out. Now you can do this, as you can see, with news, video, and also with images. So anything you've got on Flickr or YouTube or Google Video, do all those. These are basically about getting traffic, and if you can get your friends to dig it as well, then you're going to increase your traffic. So you'd enter a title for the title and a description. Now you can see you've only got 60 characters for the title and 350 for the description, so you've got to be tight with it, you've got to be good. But remember that the idea behind these is this is all anyone is going to see. So you have to, in these 410 characters that you have between these two fields, convince people they have to click on the link and dig it in order for you to get more traffic. So you have to write this well, and it's got to be interesting and entertaining. Now scrolling down here, you've got to choose a topic next. The difficulty here is the topics at digg.com aren't particularly generic. It's literally, this is it. Yeah, there you are. I've chosen my topic. That's all I can do. There aren't topics for things like internet marketing or self-help or weight loss or whatever. So you do have to be a little bit creative when picking a topic. Try to find something that roughly fits the topic of your website. Okay, and then what it shows you down here is it shows you information about your site, and then obviously the submit story. You've got to do the capture test and submit your story. Now, it is very important here that you enter good information, and if you can do this, then your website will appear on the front page for a little while. People will see it, people will dig it. So as soon as you've done this, get your friends to dig it and get the viral buzz going, because the more people see something being digged, the more they're going to click on it. And as I said, I've had anything from a few hundred to just over 1,000 visitors to a website in one day from Digg. It's a fairly high traffic site. It's not as high traffic as, say, Facebook or MySpace, but it's certainly up there with the high traffic site. A lot of people, again, will go through Digg and find information they want. Your news story within Digg is, of course, kept on their website, which means it will be indexed by the search engines. And if you've used keywords well in your title and description, then, of course, you're going to rank for those keywords. Digg is one of those sites that Google seems to like. It is in many ways an authority site. It is used by a lot of internet marketers, yes, I will admit that, but it's still a very, very good site. There's a lot of non-internet marketers on there. So get yourself along to Digg now, sign up for a free account, and go through and dig articles on all your websites. Don't go digging things like sales letters, because to be perfectly honest, that's not going to work. This is about digging articles, blog entries, press releases, things like that, things that are newsworthy. A sales letter is not going to be newsworthy. If you've recorded videos for your website, dig those as well. That'll help you. Dig some of the images you've got, things like that. But don't dig anything that's junk or anything that is sales letter wise, because it's not going to work. People will bury it, it will get lost. Worst case scenario, you get your account deleted. Yeah, I know it's free, but it's hassle. It really is. So dig your blog entries. Every time you do a new blog entry, or you create a new Squidoo lens, or anything like that, go along and dig it. It just helps get you a little bit more traffic to it, gets you a little bit more exposure. Now, these are all three of these techniques, Stumble Upon, OnlyWire, and digg.com, are really, really good for getting traffic and for getting backlinks. Of course, there's a lot of other ones out there that you could use if you wanted to. Personally, I don't really, because there are so many, I could lose hours on it. I try a lot of the new ones, and some are good, some aren't so good, but I found that consistently Stumble Upon, Digg and OnlyWire perform for me. By all means, test other ones yourself, but between the three of these I can get some backlinks and a quick boost of traffic. In fact, with some websites I don't even use PPC, pay-per-click like AdWords, in order to drive traffic to test anything. If it's a news story and I'm testing AdSense placement, I'll dig and stumble it. That will get me several hundred visitors for free in a few hours. I can test the placement of ads and see how the click-through rate changes. So there's a lot of uses for these sites. So please use them, have fun with them, and experiment. Remember, track your traffic so you know where it's coming from. Remember, you've got to submit high-quality content. You've got to use your keywords as much as you can, but you have to make sure it's readable by humans. Unlike article directories and blog directories and website directories, which humans, to be honest, don't tend to look at very often, with a couple of obvious exceptions, these sort of sites are human focused. Your traffic is going to come from real people who've gone to the website. So make sure it's good quality, make sure it looks good, make sure it makes sense, make sure it's keyword rich. And you can benefit from it and get a lot of traffic. So enjoy Digg, enjoy OnlyWire, and enjoy Stumble Upon, and see how much traffic you can get from them.